Hi everyone, my name's Dave and welcome to the YouTube channel Animar Animus, and thanks for joining me and I hope you're well. I'll be speaking with you today from The Heart, the Seat of the Soul, and today's reading, ladies and gents, is a continuation from last week's this book, The Myth of a Goddess, Evolution of an Image, from Anne Baring and Jules Cashford. And thank you ladies once again for letting me use your material, I appreciate it. Without further ado, I'll get on with the reading. The strange dark goddess in figure 7, found near a hearth, also in Donley, Vestonis, was sculpted from clay and pulverized bone and fired rock hard. Her face has two upward slanting slits for eyes and a downward stroke for the nose. In the top of her head 4 holes were made in the wet clay to hold flowers, leaves or feathers, forming her hair or head dress and image. Perhaps that explores how plants grow. Again, it is the feeling of fecundity that predominates. The shape of the full, hanging breasts, followed in the swelling curve of the hips and belly, with a large hole for the belly button, emphasizing the umbilical cord and possibly taking the place of the vulva, which is absent, since her legs end in a point. She would also have been placed upright in soil or wood, or carried by hand. The goddess as the creative source of life was also frequently rendered abstractly in the shape of a triangle, which is in figure 8 in this book, or in a distinct division of the legs opened at the entrance to the womb. There are more than 100 images of the vulva in Palaeolithic France alone, suggesting that stories of the goddess who gives birth were so familiar that they could be instantly recognized. Sometimes the vulvas have seeds and sprouts drawn over or beside them, or even the rippling movement of water, suggesting that the cosmic womb was recognized as the source of the vegetative world and also of the waters of life. In figure 8, the meander of chevron patterns that are incised on the ivory may be the markings of bird wings or the wavy lines of water. In the forked bone pendant in figure 9, again from Donley Vestonis, the body is abstracted to form a symbol, its meaning focused on the deeply marked groove where the legs divide. Over 10,000 years later, the bone engraving from Tijat in the Dordogne, which is figure 10, looks like an evolution of this image. The figure is also abstract, yet it may be more readily recognized as a goddess. She has a tiny head, angular shoulders, a serpentine design down the outer length of the body, and curious rectangular shapes engraved upon it. The vulva or womb is drawn as a double oval with the two horizontal lines beneath it, further emphasized by the cleft between the tapering legs. Moving further eastwards across to Siberia, an extraordinary burial site was discovered at Maltar near Lake Baikal, dating to around 16,000 to 13,000 BC. In this site, along with 14 animal burials, there were at least 20 mammoth ivory figures of goddesses, all from 1¼ to 5¼ inches tall, one of them apparently clothed in a lion's skin. The small thin goddess in figure 11 has unusually defined arms, with the breasts and head emphasized, and again she has tapering legs that allow us to imagine her standing upright, fixed into the earth, just like the goddess of Le Pieux. The resemblance of many of the goddess figures, all the way from France to Russia, suggests that there was a continuity of religious structure stretching from Europe to Siberia, unimaginable before the excavations of the 20th century, under the new heading, The Goddess as Bird. The bird who appears out of a distant sky has always been a messenger of wonder as the visible incarnation of the invisible world. In many Bronze Age myths, the cosmic egg of the universe was laid by the cosmic mother bird, and its cracking open was the beginning of time and space. I'll leave that reading there, ladies and gents. Thanks for staying with me. Hopefully you got something from it. Take good care of yourselves. Have a great day. Bye for now.